Hello there my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon White version, Randomizer Nuzlocke. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we defeated Icarus's gym leader, and we obtained our 7th badge. In today's episode, we're gonna go ahead and make our way to the top of Dragonspiral Tower. Hey, Rodri!
Oh, Rodri, and you must be Bianca. I'm the other Professor Juniper. The Professor Juniper who gave you the Pokedex is my daughter.
Nice to meet you, Professor! Thanks for Professor Juniper, I got to go on a journey and start figuring out possibilities for my life. I'm very, very grateful to her.
Is that right? Grand. Actually, we should chat later. Rodri, Bianca, here's the situation.
So it looks like a couple members of Team Plasma have gone ahead and made their way to Dragonspiral Tower. Now, if you guys remember last time, Sharon and Bryson already made their way there. So we're gonna have to catch up and hope that our backup will be enough to take on Team Plasma. I mean, it's only 3 of us heading up there, apparently. Let's hope that will be enough to take down a whole team. It looks like Bianca is also going to hang around here because she knows she's not that strong. You know, wouldn't it be nice if we could just hang around here and be the bodyguard for once? It looks like Bianca's been doing that quite a bit. But we've also obtained the old Gateau. So with that, we have gone ahead and obtained another item. Now, I'm feeling pretty good, so let's go ahead and make our way inside. Kind of surprised this wasn't a battle.
Earlier, the gym leader went up the tower. If you're lucky, you might witness a legend.
So, you guys know why we're climbing to the top of the tower? And it is because of the legend of the hero who will legendary Pokemon, bring them back to life. You guys know how that whole thing goes. And we are in Dragonspiral Tower, so it looks like we are going to be catching an Excelgor. That's pretty random, actually. But what can I say? Whatever comes out at us, we have to catch. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the sleep powder. Let's try to catch this guy. Having Bello up in front is going to make this so much easier. And I think we'll be able to catch this guy. Should be a very, very easy one. Let's go ahead and see if we can put a little bit of damage. I think that acid won't do that much to him if I can get him down to just, you know, in the red zone, maybe in the orange. We should be okay to catch him. With one more acid, I'm sure we will be good to, you know, weaken this guy enough and catch him. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with the acid, though. Are you kidding me? We hit a crit. Okay, so the one time I don't need a crit to be hit, we hit a crit. Okay, guys, well, there goes our encounter here in the Dragonspiral Tower. We just critted out the Pokemon that we were supposed to catch. What can I say? You just don't expect these things to happen. You kind of just go with it when they do. Now, let's go ahead and explore this tower, then. Ooh, what is that noise? That definitely doesn't sound good. Is something going wild at the top of the tower? There might be something going wild, you know. N might be up there doing his own thing. Who knows at this point? He might have already succeeded considering, you know, we're late to the party. Maybe he's gone ahead and gotten his shindig together. Maybe he's got, you know, his whole Team Plasma Grunt celebrating up there. You never know at this point. Another Ducklet? Seriously? This is like the 3rd Ducklet we've seen in our adventure. We've seen like 3 Ducklets and 10 legendaries. I feel like that's all we've seen. A bunch of Ducklets and a bunch of legendaries. That's all we ever bump into. Okay, let's go ahead and put Ganon up in front. I know that a lot of you guys have been wanting to see Ganon in action, as I do as well. Fire types are some of my favorite Pokemon, so the fact that we have one fully evolved on our team, you guys know that I'm going to use it. I also really hope that we can find a fighting type move soon for Ganon, because that would be really helpful. I feel like that's one of our type disadvantages that we would really like to get covered. So if we can find a fighting type move, that would be such a blessing. What is this going to be? We found a tiny mushroom. Okay, that's definitely a little bit strange, but let's keep going deeper into the tower. I don't remember how big this tower is, but I'm pretty sure it's a really long climb all the way to the top. So we're gonna be here for quite a while. So, you know, get settled back in and let's make the most of this tower. We're gonna find everything we can inside this place. I know that I've been skipping over maybe like 1 out of every 4 items we bump into. If some items are just too hard to get, you know, I'll probably run over them and just hope that they're not Earthquake and that they turn out to be, you know, just something random that we end up selling to the shop. A dire hit, something like that. Let's hope that those are the items that I'm running past and that we're actually not dodging everything that's good. Which one of these paths? I think this should be good. See, not that difficult at all. For a second, I thought we were going to have to do a bike puzzle, and those are much harder. Okay, there's a lot going on here.
Rodri, we'll hold them here. You go on ahead.
Okay, let's keep going then.
This is nothing, but there sure are a lot of them. Oh, what a complete bother.
Well, thanks, Sharon. You seem to be quite a nice guy. And at long last, we're finally going to jump into the battles ourselves. So let's go ahead and take on the first Team Plasma grunt of today. Also, once again, thank you guys for your tips and your comments. Make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a like, as it's much appreciated. It takes 2 seconds, and it really helps the series. Okay, we're going up against a Vibrava. This is what I love to see. Whenever we can get Ganon in the action, I am all about that. Let's see how much damage we're actually going to be able to do to this thing. Not as much as I may have wanted, but it's okay. We'll just hang in there. I know that we're going to have a bunch of battles here. I know from what you guys told me, Team Plasma is going to be all over this place. So we just got to make the most of it and have some fun, and hope that our Pokemon stay alive. I think that's saying enough as it is. That is the main goal of this. I also hope that you guys have been enjoying your week. I've been having a really good week. I've been hanging out with a lot of my friends who are in town visiting from Florida. As I said, there are a lot of them. There's like 7 of them visiting right now. So I've just been really busy showing them around and just overall enjoying their company, because there's some friends that I don't get to see that often. I think we all have those friends that you don't get to see every day. So when you have the chance to see them, you want to spend a lot of time with them. And that's how I've been feeling lately. It's nice to get to spend time with people you don't see that often, that especially go out of their way to show you how much they care. I think that's definitely good people to have around. I've always thought about that. I think it's always the people around you that make you who you are. So just having people with good character that really make you a better person is something really good to have. So when you find that, try not to lose it. I know that it can be hard to, you know, make friends, or even harder to keep in contact with them at times, but you just got to go out there and make that effort. You know, I myself sometimes just like being just in my room, just hanging out, just doing my own thing. But I think you do have to go out there sometimes and push yourself, and that's kind of what I've been doing lately. I've just been wanting to get out there more and just doing a little more every day. That always makes life a little more fun. I think that's what you have to do. So if you guys are ever feeling a little bit of like a standstill, you're just kind of there, try to push yourself to do something. I know that's definitely helped me quite a bit, and I've been having a really great time being out and about and just keeping busy. With that though, the Vibrava went down, so good on us. Look at Ganon putting in some work. That is going very well for us so far, and we are going to have to take another person on. Let's see. We can go ahead and put Zoom up in front. Zoom needs the XP. I actually need to move some of the items around too. I think Bello definitely deserves the XP share because Ganon's already so much stronger. Bello needs to catch up in levels. We'll go ahead and give Ganon... Let's see what we got for Ganon here. Let's see if I can give anything good to this guy. We have the Flame Plate. Let's go ahead and give it to Ganon. It probably works on him. Who knows? Let's take on the next battle. I never understand how those plates work. If the plates only work for Arceus, or if they also work as items for Pokemon. So, if I can actually use the plates on our Pokemon, that would be really cool, because I don't remember if I actually have a charcoal for Ganon. As I said, I need to clean up our items because we have so many. I guess that's what you expect in a Randomizer Nuzlocke, since the items are everywhere. We just go ahead and keep accumulating anything we find, so it's something that I need to clean up. I don't just want to sell all these items either, so I'm probably just going to store them in the PC. We just have so many of them that I feel that I've already filled up the PC with a lot of items, so hopefully there will still be enough space on there. I don't know how the item department works these days, but hopefully they can hang in there and collect all the items that we're finding. There is a lot of Pokemon trainers here to battle as well. I don't remember how many there were on the way up, but there seems to be a lot more than in my memory. So let's go ahead and keep on battling these guys. It's a Meditite. At least the battles aren't insanely difficult. I feel like the grunts have been really nice and relaxed so far. They're not like those grunts or random people in the cooler that are holding random legendaries, you know, just randomly throwing Arceus out. They've cooled down a little bit, and that's what I'm talking about. If this adventure wants to give us a couple easy wins, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and take that. Sometimes if life gives you lemons, eat them. You know, make the most of it. Take it for what you can and just hope that it'll give you some more lemons next time. And by lemons, I mean crits. You know, hopefully we get a lot more crits. We can start critting out people. That would be nice. Hopefully we get critted a lot less. That would be even nicer. Ooh, a little Totodile. You know, it's kind of funny when you do see Pokemon that should be evolved that aren't in this randomizer, and then you see some that are evolved that shouldn't, and it just completely confuses everyone. You just don't know what's going on and what's up with all these Pokemon. A Garbodor, oh man, okay, these guys really got the bottom of the barrel in the Pokemon that were left, huh, Team Plasma? We must have defeated a lot of them already if they're bringing out the Garbodors and the non-evolved starters. Let's keep this going, though. This is when I like to have a good time with it. We're going to take down the little Garbodor with a Thunderbolt. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been going really easy so far. I love the fact that we also have the lucky egg on Zoom. That was a really, really good call. These are all the little things that added up are going to help us so much in this adventure. And let's go ahead and take on the next person on Dragonspiral Tower. And let's see what else is in store here. You know what? Nothing can surprise us at this point. We've been taking on... Did that just say Raikou? What the fudge? Okay. Okay. Oh, Raikou. Let's see what we can do. At least it's only level 32, so it's not too much of an oppressive Pokemon. I think we'll be okay to handle it, but just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and send out the big man. We're going to go ahead and send out Hoo-Wah, who should be able to crush the Raikou. Let's go for the Bulldoze. I love when we actually can stand up to a legendary, and there we go. Hoo-Wah, stepping up to the plate. Just packing in the punches. That's what I love to see. Next up is a Mime Jr. Let's just keep Hoo-Wah going. When we got Hoo-Wah on a streak, we can't stop this Pokemon. We just gotta keep going with it. Oh, poor Mime Jr. Oh, poor people that are just gonna be sitting here in our way. Next up, it is an Arbok, so we're gonna be super effective on this thing as well. I love when Hoo-Wah just steps up to the plate and just starts knocking at everybody. And there we go. The Acid Spray should not do that much to us. I think we'll be good. All right, let's go, Hoo-Wah. Get us a nice little sweep here. We're gonna go for the Bulldoze. And there we have it. The Arbok has gone down. Super effective. We gained a bunch of XP, guys, and I feel like our formula is working. The Lucky Egg on Zoom, the XP share on Bello. This is exactly what we want, and it's really working out for us. A big root, another item found here inside of the Dragonspiral Tower. There is so many of them that I don't even know anymore. Holy crap, there is so many items inside of this place that I'm still gonna have to figure out where the heck we need to go. Okay, this is a little bit more confusing. I should be able to figure out this puzzle. It's just running around. Imagine being the actual Pokemon trainer having to do this. You would be like, who is the architect that is designing this place? I thought Chicago was an insane architecture, you know, insane architect city, that everything was just so nice and so modern. Then you look at some of the designs in Pokemon, and if these were real, these would blow some of our designs out of the water. Whoever the heck is coming up with the Dragonspiral Tower or building these different places, props to them, because I have no idea how the heck they're doing that exactly. These places are beautiful. Alright, let me go ahead and just use another repel though, so we can go ahead and keep admiring the beautifulness that is this game, this region in general. I think we got all the items at least. So hey guys, I probably didn't miss Earthquake in here. We got a bunch more items that I have no idea what they do. But hey, no Earthquake yet. I really hope that we end up fighting the TM for Earthquake too. Something that I've been looking forward to for quite a while, but it doesn't seem like we have found it yet. Burn, baby, burn. Sounds like something's on a rampage at the top of the tower. So something is going really, really bad at the top of the tower. Hopefully we won't miss the action that is going on up there, because it definitely sounds like there's quite a ruckus. And what the fudge is this?
It's finally time. Our Lord N will become the hero. What? Someone made it clear up here? Now stop that trainer for our Lord N.
So I'm pretty sure we are going to have a bunch of Team Plasma battles. I like how these guys just surround you. They don't even give us a chance to do 2-on-2s. They just want to go ahead and 1v1 us. So let's get it going. We're going to have to fight 4 Team Plasma grunts now. This is where it starts getting tough. That's why I also suggest that you guys stock up on a bunch of items before coming up this place. Just make sure you do that at the Pokemon Center. Get yourselves a bunch of full restores, max potions, even super potions for the little heals, because as you can see, this place is such a huge climb, and you're gonna have to battle so many trainers that you never know at this rate. They could end up pulling some legendaries out that you would never expect, and that's just something that you have to deal with. I've really come to be such a careful player of Pokemon because I just want to make sure that we keep them alive. It's almost like a worry. I feel like the next time I play through an adventure normally, I'm just going to be feeling like, you know, just completely nervous that our Pokemon are getting KO'd. Or if I see one of our Pokemon KO'd, I'm going to be like flipping out because this has me pretty much trained on the fact that it's like, don't lose Pokemon. Try to beat all the gyms, succeed, make it through this adventure. And it really has me on that. I hope we will be able to do it. We're so close. We should be able to finish this adventure up. And with that, the Surf is going to take down the Porygon. Wow, Daffy has become one of our strongest Pokemon. I really love that we finally got the move Surf on it. I think that just elevated Daffy to a whole nother level. Let's see what else these guys have. There's just so many of these grunts in store. I know I've mentioned it before, but what do these guys do? Who are the people volunteering for Team Plasma? Are they really just the random trainers in the region and then somebody just talks these guys into it? I don't know if I would personally be able to join Team Plasma and see the way they treat Pokemon. I think that right there would be a red flag for me, and I'd be like, nope, no way, I'm out. Whenever I think about it, there's no way I could ever mistreat a Pokemon. I think about that about where they keep the Pokemon in the Pokemon in the pet stores. I was gonna say that, where they keep all these dogs and cats in the pet stores. And you know, if you ever see one sad or mistreated, it just breaks my heart. That's why I don't feel I could do that sort of thing. I hope that someday I'll just be able to help out all those animals. That would be so great. I was actually talking to a friend about that. How I would love to go and help out all the stray animals and give them little homes and stuff. There's a lot of stray animals in El Salvador, more than you would ever think about. And it would be so nice to be able to help them. I think that would be really cool. I think that's always something that is nice to do, and just help out animals when you can. Help out your Pokemon. You know, do something good. It always helps, and it always comes back to you. You know, if you do a kind deed, I'm sure it always comes back. A Shedinja, very nice. At least we're going to be super effective on this thing. Let's go ahead and see what kind of damage we can do to this Shedinja. Oh, that is going to destroy it. I like how its health bar was red. It wasn't even green. It just knew it was going to get automatically KO'd. We defeated another Team Plasma Grunt, and so far so good, ladies and gentlemen. We've actually been kicking some serious butt against these grunts. This should be the fourth one, and after this, I believe we are just going to be able to head up to the top of the tower. So we've been doing great. An Entei. Okay, so another legendary Pokemon on the way up. An Entei. You don't see an Entei every day. Entei used to be one of my favorite Pokemon. So seeing it now is just, oh, it's so cool getting to see that. I'm going to go ahead and bring out Daffy to finish off Entei. You know, you just got to use your water type a little bit. Now that we have Surf, we're actually going to be using Daffy a lot more. Who would have thought, guys, that once Daffy evolves, we would actually be able to use it? There's a reason why you guys kept telling me to evolve Daffy, and now I see it. It is a great reason, as you can see, because Daffy just got so much stronger. He can actually tank up moves. I love it. Let's go for another Surf. That should take down the Entei. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Look at us doing really, really good. We gained a bunch of XP. Bella grew to level 35. And that should be the last grunt that we have to take on. So after this, hopefully these guys won't have much left. I feel like we've took down almost everybody here, and I would be totally fine with just making our way to the top now, and that is where we are. Okay, so we've made our way to the top then. Let's go ahead and make sure all our Pokemon are good to go. I think I'm just going to go use some of the super potions. This is why I had them, just to heal up, because you never know. Let's go ahead and heal up our Pokemon, and let's get prepared for whatever it is that's coming up. There's going to be something really huge up here, guys. I can already feel it. Let's go ahead and run inside.
What do you think, Rodri? How do you like the beautiful form of the Pokemon who appears before and fights beside the hero that will lead the way to a new world? Now Reshiram and I will head to the Pokemon League and defeat the champion. This will be the last of the Pokemon battles that hurt Pokemon, so a world for Pokemon alone, it's finally going to be a reality. If you want to stop me, you must become a hero as well. That's right, when Reshiram's counterpart Zekrom recognizes you, we will finally be even and then you can try to stop us. Well, what will you do? My prediction, if the future that I see is true, you will meet Zekrom, the Pokemon with you believe in you so strongly. Will you be the one who interferes with my formula for changing the world? If you want to protect the bonds between Pokemon and people, you must search for Zekrom. I'm sure of it's waiting for you in the form of the Dark Stone.
So it looks like N wants us to search for Zekrom, but isn't it funny that we've already found that Pokemon? Or you could say that it found us in a way. So could we be the legendary hero already that this region has been waiting for? Could we be the legendary hero that they speak of all along? I gotta tell you guys, I'm really starting to believe it because it seems like destiny in a way. It seems like fate that we ended up finding the Zekrom, but it looks like we made it back out.
Astounding! I never would have imagined the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon would return. That guy called N, Team Plasma's boss, apparently reawakened the legendary Pokemon. He told Rodri to look for the other legendary Pokemon, then flew away.
Oh, there are 2 legendary Dragon-type Pokemon.
Yes, there are.
Why, if it isn't Alder?
So it looks like we have a gathering of people. Everybody has gathered here to see the awakening of Reshiram. And the cool thing is that we still have to awaken Zekrom, but we already have a Zekrom awakened on our team, so that is going to be a whole nother story for a whole nother time. I don't know if it's going to be a Zekrom versus Zekrom or what it's going to be, but I gotta tell you guys, it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really just looking forward to seeing whatever the heck happens when we go and search for this other Zekrom. It's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. I am super excited for this. It looks like Alder is going ahead and giving these guys a couple lessons, just teaching them whatever it is. He also seems to think that it would be a good idea for us to go in search of the other stone that N was talking about, and I think that's a really good idea. We need to head to Relic Castle, so next time, guys, it looks like we will be making our way to Relic Castle, the desert resort. That's a whole nother area that we can catch Pokemon at, because we really didn't explore it too much. We pretty much ran right by the city that it was next to, and just skipped over it, so it looks like we're finally going to be able to go back, explore all of that desert, find all the items that are in there, and there's going to be a lot to do, which I'm gonna be having a blast with.
Rodri, this has turned into a big deal. So confusing. I don't know what to do. Are you gonna go to the Relic Castle?
It's past Route 4 in the Desert Resort. So as I was saying, guys, we'll be continuing on to the Relic Castle next time. Make sure you guys leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up. Make sure you guys go ahead and give this video a like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.